Let's look at how many rental properties you will need in order to retire early. If you're new to the channel and want to learn how to make money while you sleep, subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll never miss a video. How much money do you need per month to support your lifestyle? In order to figure out how many rental properties you will need, you must know what your monthly expenses are. This includes your mortgage or rent, utilities, food, transportation, and other expenses. You should know how much money you'll need to be able to sustain those expenses. Once you have a good idea of your monthly expenses, you can start looking for properties that will generate enough rental income to cover those expenses. How much money will you need in retirement? Your expenses and lifestyle costs might not be the same once you retire. You have to think about any additional expenses you might have in retirement, as well as inflation. How will you be spending your money during retirement? Do you want to take more vacations or live in a different area? Make sure you take everything into consideration. This includes medical bills, monthly food costs, insurances, vehicles, and hobbies. There will also be costs that you can't control, like changes in interest rates, changes in tax rates, and unexpected emergencies. The formulas. The first formula you need for figuring out how many rental properties you must have in order to retire early is this: the monthly amount needed for retirement divided by the cash flow per rental property equals the number of rental properties you will need. In order to figure out your cash flow from each rental property, use this formula. Cash flow equals income minus expenses. Remember to include in your expenses mortgage, interest rate, taxes, vacancy, maintenance, and so on. Real-life example. Let's say Tom needs to make $10,000 a month in order to retire and continue to live the lifestyle he is currently living. Tom already has a few rental properties in his portfolio and is making about $1,000 each month in cash flow from each rental property. So using our previous formula, $10,000 divided by $1,000 equals 10 properties. So if Tom purchases 10 properties, he could be well on his way toward retiring early. Deciding on which rental properties to buy. Now is the time to start thinking about what rental properties you would like to invest your money in. Be sure to consider the type of property, either commercial or residential, the location, price, and the rental income of the property. In order to figure out the rental income of the property, use the annual average rent rate of properties with similar value. Remember, rental rates can fluctuate during different seasons of the year. Try to invest in properties with the highest return on investment. Look at properties all over the United States and figure out the most profitable locations. Also, figure out how involved you want to be with your property. You can find different management companies in the area of your rental properties if you don't want to be managing the properties yourself. Click the video on the screen to see another money-making video.